company which is hitting the D Street now. It's a very unique company because it's the only company in India which does project financing for the renewable space. So it's a very unique business model in its own way. I have the top management of the company joining us now. Mr. Das, the MD, and we also have Mr. Bijay Kumar Mohanty, who's the finance of IREDA, Director of Finance there. Both of you gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Mr. Das, let me start by understanding from you about the uniqueness of the business model and what kind of growth prospects does the sector have, the tailwinds for the sector in which the company is operating in.
Thank you very much for having this interaction with us. Yes, you are right. Our IPO will be opened from 21st of this month, 21st, 22nd, 23rd. Yes, we are the largest pure play green finance company in India, and we are working in this space since last 36 years. When you said unique, we are 100% government owned, and our private sector loan book is 75%. Largely, the renewable projects development happens in India through private sectors, and we are into this sector since 36 years. And when the renewable sector was in a very infant stage 3 decades back, we have started doing this. And last 9 years, renewable development in India has taken a quite speedy growth. Just one example I'll give you. In last 9 years, if you take one component of renewable, that is solar, it has grown 25 times. And as of now, around 182 gigawatt of RE installed capacity in India we have reached. If you see the July data, which we have published in our DRHP and all, 177 gigawatt and all. See, India has already committed in COP program for having 500 gigawatt of installed capacity of RE by 2030. Apart from that, our Honorable Prime Minister has already given a responsibility to us to take our country to the developed economy status by 2047. If you talk about developed economy by 2047 means all the sectors of India have to develop. And any development, roughly 1% of GDP growth, requires 1.25 times around of energy growth. And the future energy growth has to come 90% at least from renewable and new sources. When we talk about having 500 gigawatt installed capacity, which is roughly require an additional capacity addition of 300 to 320 gigawatt, in addition to 30 gigawatt of thermal, which require for our base load kind of requirement. So fair amount of investment is going to happen in the renewable space. We have a rough projection or estimate of renewable investment in the country till 2030 around 30 lakh crores. And if you go by a rough estimate of debt equity 75 to 25, then around 24 lakhs crores will be required for additional capacity. And out of that 24 lakh crore, typically 50% is expected to be supported by the NBFCs. When I talk about NBFC, the major player would be IREDA and other two major arm of Power Ministry, that is REC and PFC.
Mr. Mohanty, Mr. Das was talking about the size of the opportunity and how you guys have been ahead of the curve operating for last 30 years. Can you tell me currently what is the size of the loan book and also the IPO which you are doing, how you priced it in the current valuation which are declared in your RHP, price to book wise, how have you priced it?
Our loan book size is 47,000 crore as on date, and
no, that is as of September.
That is as of 30th September 2023. Loan book is 47,000 crore. And this valuation has been made with consultants, with our bankers, and in consultation with our members of our ministry, that is MNRE and DIPOM. And we have gone for a fair valuation, I hope. And so far as this NPA is concerned, our NPA is net NPA is 1.65 and gross NPA is 3.12. And if you see the pattern in 2020-21, our gross NPA was 8.71, which has been reduced to 3.12 as on September 30th. And similarly, a net NPA, which was around 5.7, that has also been reduced to 1.65 as on 30th September. So we are trying to reduce the NPA as much as it possible.